Hey everyone, today we're going to do a quick DIY on how to put a TPMS sensor system onto your car, actually for your Honda or any other brand. This is a third-party tire pressure monitoring system. I got it online for about 30 or 40 bucks. But yeah, it just sits on my dash and it's all wireless and it's solar powered. Don't really have to do anything about it. So here's a quick unboxing of it. This is one I got off of Amazon, and I'll leave a few links below. But it was around, I think, 30 bucks or so. But it comes with everything already. It comes with the little computer with a little solar power on top of it. You have to charge it with a USB cord, which is nice. It comes with a little hardware kit and all the sensors already. So it already has rear left, rear right, front left, front right. It's already marked. So it's already pre-programmed. So all you need to do is just put it on top of your those tire nipples, I guess, and just screw it on, and it should just work. There's little batteries in each of them, but they don't have to be changed out for like a year or two or something like that. But there's also a battery inside that main computer that has a solar panel on top of it. It comes with these accessories like a sticky pad, a little nuts to lock it down, and also this little wrench to actually lock down the nuts against your thing. You're supposed to slide this nut onto the nipple first of your tire pressure, and then basically put the sensor on top of it, and then you're supposed to lock it against the sensor. So there's a whole bunch of instructions here for how to reset it, how to do all the weird stuff, and what it comes with. It doesn't come with a USB cable, it doesn't come with anything else, but the USB cable we have plenty of, or you just let it charge on your dash, to be honest. But there's a way to actually set everything up, but to be honest, it's already done for you. All you need to do is just put it out there and just double check, because it's already labeled and pre-programmed for it. I do have a USB cable. It takes one of those mini micro ones, which is pretty standard. You probably get at a 9-cent store or whatever else, but I had plenty of those things laying around. But you could charge it up first. It tells you to charge it up before doing the programming, which I did. I basically put it in for about an hour. It charged up fine. You rip off that sticker. Basically, there's a solar panel on top. This is actually meant to be sitting on your dash, which is pretty cool. So that means every time this thing moves, right, there's a motion sensor in this little box. So when you hold down to power on, it actually you have to hold down like 10 seconds for powering it on and 10 seconds to power off. But it runs on solar power, and right now you can probably see it's you probably can't really see because the light's too glaring. But when it's fully charged and stuff, it actually works really well. So in my room right now, basically it's like 81 degrees according to what it thinks, and it's not really match compared yet. But once you put the air pressure on there and put it onto the nozzles, it actually quickly goes and checks it out and finds it.
I don't know if you want to do it and record it.
So why I'm doing it? Well, because Honda doesn't have a tire pressure monitoring system that actually has individual tire pressure. It basically has I think it has an ABS type anti-lock braking system sensor that basically sees which tire is rotating as fast or faster, so it means that it's low on pressure or high on pressure or whatever. But it's not very accurate. I love seeing individual tire pressures, especially when I was driving the Chevy Volt, and it was very useful in case it was running high or running low, especially if you're hypermiling. So I personally like putting the pressure a little higher than than the manufacturer recommended. Not manufacturer, the tire sidewalls. I keep it under the sidewall code air pressure max. But at the same time, a lot of my old Hondas don't have tire pressure monitors either. So they have the same one where it's like if it's low, it'll probably flash a little light on the dashboard. There's no indication of what's the tire pressure. So I'm going to change it out on my other Hondas as well. And it's extremely simple. It only took like 5 minutes to do. And I actually double checked it with my tire gauge. So it's actually pretty accurate, which is pretty nice. And putting the first one in the rear, basically 41 PSI. You have to preset the PSI and also temperature, but that's really quick on that thing. But it matched the 41 on my digital gauge, so I think it's fine. I locked it in with the nut for each of them, and it's been running for about a month now. It's been pretty cool. I basically did all 4 tires, which you're supposed to do, and front right, front left, rear left. Basically changed them all out, and then and that's really about it. It takes about a minute or so to sync up as soon as you drive, and then it finds it. I noticed that if you keep the computer on the driver's side, the one closest to it will read the radio signals first and get the status update with temperature, tire temperature, as well as tire pressure. I kept all the hardware and old nozzles in a little baggie, so I basically put it in my trunk so I could always use it. But as you can see from this, it shows tire temperature as well as tire pressure. At nighttime, the glow is just enough so that you could see it really well, which is nice. So the first time I drove it, it slid around all around my dash. So I actually put double-sided sticky tape and some shelf liner. That's the grip shelf liner, and just cut little pieces on there so it's not visible. So it just sits on my dash like that so it could charge. So you could also plug it into, oh, here's a shot of it at night. It doesn't look, it's not really that bright. It's just enough to light up in terms of seeing it during the daytime and during nighttime. There's also an auto off system where if it doesn't see any signal, it turns off in like 5 minutes or so, but it turns back on if the vehicle moves or shakes. You could also power it up with a USB cable. I'm going to assume that if you power with a USB cable, it basically could transmit it as an antenna. You could probably see the other signals faster, and that's what I kind of observed. It's faster to sync up to the other sensors with a USB cable than off the air. So either way, it's still better than just the normal what it comes with. And for cars that don't have it at all, it's even better. Anyways, guys, I hope this was useful. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell for more. Anyways, guys, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button for more Costco finds, Honda repair stuff, Honda car reviews, auto stuff, a lot of electric stuff on my channel. I'm going to go and review the Honda Civic as well as Honda Fit, as well as what I liked about them compared to my Honda Clarity, Honda Accord, as well as my other vehicles. So more maintenance videos coming up too, as well as vlogging of what's happening with my vehicles as well. Anyways, I'll talk to you next time. Please like, subscribe, check out the other reviews and stuff too, and I'll see you next time.